Hello everybody, NoukonNeko here to play some Genshin today. Ooh.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Yeah, Yaka's already kind of excited. Ooh, let me see. What did I do? Last time I just finished Power Abyss. Haven't touched the game. Oh, okay. So I did condense resin last night before I went to go sleep. And luckily, I don't know if it was actually a good or bad thing, but I have not hit max capacity yet. So, we don't have a lot of resin to burn. Even though it's not max. So what I plan to do today is, do some commissions, and then just try to do some weak bosses. And I think afterwards, I'll probably, if it's been like around an hour, I'll switch over to Elden Ring. If it isn't an hour, then I'll probably do more weekly stuff because I think everything's reset, right? So anything battle pass related, I can get that out of the way as well. Which reminds me, I should just go ahead and just throw some ores at this guy for him to refine. Last message, beware. Cat army? Not sure what that means, but I guess we'll see.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Yeah, just gonna get all these stuff out of the way. I'll visit my teapot. Cat army will attack me. I mean, not like I'm against cats or something. I mean, it's more like I don't. Just like the whole cat thing is kind of cursed on me, but it doesn't mean I don't like cats. It just means I'm just not. I just don't really like being considered a cat. It's more like I want to be something more, right? That's what it really is. Just want to send out a message really quick. Okay. Guess I like the cat in the box a bit more. At least it feels like it's in a more color. The other one, which is like a yellow cat, it's kind of... Well, how often do you see a yellow cat? Well, maybe because I'm colorblind, I can't really tell.
Error.
I don't know, because... I guess because that one's like a mix of an emoji, which is usually yellow. Kind of weird to me. Okay, let's see. Guess we'll start doing commissions. Oh wait, before I do commissions, I should go to my teapot. I'm gonna grab my free weekly. Well, it's not exactly free, but practically is the fragile resin teapot over here. Oh, you had an old cat named Nelson. It's kind of weird, right? But I know a lot of cats that kind of like boxes. Well, huh? When I think about it, would that mean I'm kind of like a box cat too? If you think about it, I'm more like an indoor cat. But I literally just said indoor cat. But anyway, yeah, I'm more of an indoor person, not really outdoor person. Just feels nice and comfy in my room. Making a box cat as well.
This realm.
Yeah, transient resin. There it is. Want one of those. I actually have a lot of money. Maybe I should start spending on other things. Maybe. It's cheaper, but very little XP. Doesn't feel like it's worth it, right? Like it's like what? Like I mean, sure, it's half the price. Well, hold on. For 10, you buy one for 10. Oh, it's about the same. It's about the same. If one purchase gives you 10, that's literally 10k, which is half of that. So it's about the same. So it's more XP if you need it. Just trying to see if there's anything else I should buy. There's a lot of things that I have not grabbed that are new. You know, a lot of these are kind of like mini game type of stuff. Oh, a lot of blueprints too. I'll worry about these later.
If you ever have any
When you're laying in the room, you feel like you don't want to move. Yeah, I'm also the type of person that likes to take a lot of naps. These are still kind of working. But anyways, I think I'm good to go back and do my commissions. Oh, it's taking quite a bit of time to go back to my world. It's almost like it's frozen a little bit. Is it frozen? Oh, no. Just took a long time. Don't like this commission, but don't have a choice. Can't really interact with cats in this game. I'm just curious. Pretty sure you could do something with the dogs. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering it. Some games let you interact with the pets, and other games don't. Okay, I need to go all the way back to Liyue for this mission. Really cried watching 9 lives. The ending was sad. A cat jumping after to save a human. Black, white cat reminds me of Jamal, another old cat. It sounds like you have a lot of previous cats. Yeah, I myself, I don't think I ever, well, I would know because I'm myself, but I don't think I ever have any cats as pets before. I had a lot of friends who has cats as pets, so I kind of play with those cats when I'm coming over to their house. I have pet birds though. Yeah, definitely when I'm a lot younger I did. But if I were to pick between a dog or a cat as a pet, I probably would definitely pick a cat. I'm just not the type of person that could take care of them properly. I feel like that I can't. And dog probably needs a lot more attention than a cat does. So if anything, I usually pick the more easier option. Yeah. How many more fire rings do I need to get you until you get it? I have Cat Nelson, Todd's mother, and Midnight, and Jaal. Jamal. That was just misspelling, I see. I did that puzzle, I think. Looking for electric fog, and I think it's underneath. Or underneath. I think it's in the next to the domain right here. Of course, I don't have the right characters equipped it right now. Funny thing is, actually, the previous team probably would have been better because Venti could probably use wind abilities much more easily than how you can. That's okay. Like Sayu, he's there for the mobility and being able to not scare some animals away. Blackie-chan and Black China, or I don't remember the name. It's supposed to be even further back then. Or I guess you could further them to both, right? Yeah, probably one's more like a nickname. Oh, you actually did forget. I think at one point I also had pet fish. What kind of fish they were called? Is it beta fish? They kind of like to pick fights with other species of some kind. They're kind of territorial. They don't really live that long, so I guess I don't remember the names of those fishes either. I remember the names of my bird. I only have the one bird. Or maybe I had two. I may have the one bird.
Oz, reveal thyself. My apologies. Yeah.
Like, I think sometimes maybe I had to take care of one of my cousin's bird at one point. Eventually, I think they took it back. That's why I'm thinking there might have been a second bird at one point. But yeah, it wasn't really true of mine. It was just maybe they were cleaning their house and they were doing things that they couldn't when they had the bird around. Lost 9 or 8 of your kittens. Yeah, that's the problem, right? You can't exactly be able to take care of all of them by yourself. It's really difficult. Especially if you're probably younger too.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Right, where'd it go? Right here.
Whirling snow. Sakura swirl.
Guess that was a little bit overkill. Just a little though. Go and gather these. Not that I need them that bad, but they're just there. Try to gather things as I go if I can. Those a little bit deep, so I'm gonna ignore those. Okay, so we have completed my daily commissions. Yeah, have a good night. Good luck on your trip. Stay safe. I think things are starting to get a little more hectic again out there, but hopefully it doesn't get as bad as the recent years.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Okay, thank you.
explorers make the same mistakes over and over again.
Okay, let's see. What do I need to do now? Should I go ahead and do the weekly bosses? I think I have a couple of times to do a couple other things first. Let's go ahead and pick up the reputation stuff and the weekly bounty. I already know one's over here. I feel like the other thing I need to do is kind of go crystal fly farming a little bit. I feel like I need to farm those as much as possible so I can keep condensing resin. Oh. Sorry, gather all the sakura blooms already here, so I think you're the one who wants the blooms. There you go. Then guess I should check which other ones I had. Yeah, the reason why I might want to postpone doing the weekly bosses a little bit, just because I want to see if anybody wants to do it with me. I think most of the people I know already did it already. There's probably one other person that might show up if she hasn't done hers yet. But I did plans. We didn't really plan for this. Thought it doesn't hurt to check if she did or not do it yet. Oh, I totally missed that. Shouldn't have used it right there. Oh. How about you two? Either way is not too bad. How are there not? Okay. For a second I thought these were explosive barrels. I was like, I don't remember there being explosive barrels here. Okay, that guy's just chilling. So I'm gonna leave him alone and look for the last reputation quest. It was a little bit harder. Just a little. Just gonna roll my way over there. And hopefully not get stuck by rocks. think it's those guys I'm looking for.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Not fast enough. And doing so much damage. Yeah, definitely speed things a lot up with Elon in my party. I'm trying to think. When did I get Elon? Was it last week? Is this the first time doing weekly bosses with Elon? No, I think it was the week before. I'm like trying to think of how often I actually used her for some of these weekly bosses. No, either way, I could try to see how often I could use her for some of these weekly bosses. I think it's not as useful for the weekly bosses because you can't really freeze them.
I'm out of here.
Oh, which one's the right one? I actually didn't check their weaknesses and strengths either.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
I'll just take them both down.
Take flight.
Bound to be weak for one of the things I have in my party. We don't see any like immunity up, so all kind of damage is up for grabs.
Whirling snow.
A little bit more. Okay, so repetition reward. That's already. I should probably actually check the weaknesses and strengths. Vulnerable to electro. That's not too bad. I think the only ones I ever have trouble with is when they're vulnerable to cryo, because most of my stronger characters are all cryo characters. But whenever that happens, I just use Eula instead of Yaka. She's again also cryo to some extent, but she's mainly more of a physical damage dealer. She can still kind of beat those guys that are immune to cryo. Wouldn't be doing full damage, but it's still enough. Good enough.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Ninjutsu.
Come back.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Let's go ahead and use this. Really easy. Just what happens when you have a well-built, well-rounded team with really good artifacts in all of them. Well, I wouldn't say really good artifacts. I've seen crazier artifacts on characters, but mine are decently good. I mean, it is good enough for me to get full clear from Spire Abyss, right? In like one go, so yeah, good enough. I didn't check the weaknesses for this one. Probably can right now, actually. Geo. No problem. I don't have Geo in my party right now.
I'm out of here.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's do this. This.
Come, seven. Busted. Game's up. Time's over. Take flight. Yeah.
Throw this out finally. Take him out, probably. Not many has lived after Ayaka's burst. At least in the overworld. She got a message. Okay, so let's see. What should I grab? Probably the one that have at least of prosperity, since we what I have the least amount of. So I grabbed that. Okay, so that should be the last of my weekly bounties. So now I can probably just focus on weekly bosses now. Guess I'll kind of go from like the weakest to strongest. Well, I wouldn't say they're one stronger or weaker than the other. Maybe I should. It's more like I'm thinking about release order. But skipping Storm Terror. Well, maybe I shouldn't skip Storm Terror. I'll do Storm Terror first. Usually I kind of do him later because I guess usually when I do weekly bosses, I tend to do it with my friends, and you can't do Storm Terror together, so I tend to do him solo afterwards. Since I'm kind of solo anyways, I might as well start with Storm Terror. Yeah, usually this team's good enough to do. Or precisely, you just need a Ayaka, and that's her by herself is enough to take him down. I'm gonna stand right here. Switch you. On as well. I wanted to see what she would have actually done. Which is not too much, really. Should take you down. There you go. Now I have a power boost. What I don't have is my burst, like I normally do, but maybe I could just beat him with normal attacks. Yep, and I did. Didn't even need a burst to take down Storm Terror. Well, just a little bit sad, but I mean, most other characters actually can't do that. Like, it's just one of the characters that can. I think her and Eula on the team can do it. But when back then, when I was main Beto, she couldn't do one round like that. Not that great. Okay, so the next one we're gonna go to is Wolfie Boy. Maybe I shouldn't call one of the Lord of Wolves that. Well, yeah, I shouldn't call it that because also Razor probably more appropriate to call. Back in the game. Oh, Leanne needs some help. Go check what she needs. Usually she just needs me to gather something for her. But as always, she's gonna be right next to a Whopper Flower and this mage.
Silver.
Hey, that isn't too bad. Normally I have more trouble against that, but I think with Yelan, all that damage is just high enough to not take down pretty quickly. Mainly because they're like immune to frost. Oh, not really immune. Whopper just takes less damage, and then the Abyss Mage is immune to frost when the shield's up. Okay. Collect 3 apples, which I already probably have. And we're done with that. Now we continue rolling my way towards the wolf boss. Yes, I can take these guys out on the way.
Oz revealed my apologies. I'm out of here.
When I think about it, this boss is definitely not one of the bosses you want to bring Yelan into. I mean, I guess you would have an easier time than Xingqiu and Barbara. Problem with those two is since they wet themselves, the boss is a crowd boss. He freezes them. It can be really deadly and you can't do anything, and you're getting hit by like heavy attacks they can't dodge. So I don't think she wets herself, but still. I think it's gonna be a bit difficult if I had her there. This is the user team I'd use for this boss. I always do a pretty good job at it.
Shine down. Eyes on me.
That.
Blood of frost. More speed.
I'm lucky to probably do a lot of damage before he runs away. That.
Now.
I actually killed him before he runs in a circle. I did. So I kind of wasted my spent my energy for it, but I guess it's worth it if it speeds up the battle. Really rare that I guess actually get to beat him before his second phase. I think this is like the second time I ever done it. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Okay, so we have 2 bosses down. Guess Chao will be next, right? Then Ashtaha? Chao, on the other hand, I could definitely use this team against him.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
By royal decree.
Kind of sounds like a perfect, doesn't he?
Not bad, not bad.
Ouch.
Not bad.
That didn't really hurt. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm always bullying Chao when I'm fighting him. He was a lot more harder the first time I fought him, but maybe because we were all not as strong back then. You know, he came out pretty quickly compared to a lot of other bosses that came way later.
Gotcha.
Not enough? It is enough.
Time's over. Take flight.
Go ahead and throw this out. You know what I think is crazy? I think it's really crazy when you see those videos where people are soloing the boss, which is a single character. I wonder if I can ever really do that. Well, answer is probably I can if I tried and spent a lot of time on it. Yeah, maybe when I'm out of everything to do in Genshin, then maybe I would do that one day. Just not now. It's quite a bit of a time sink to do that. Yeah, I don't really gain anything more, but just the feeling of achievement. Oh, I did something that's almost impossible. I think 50 is not enough to actually do another boss. So do I want to? You know, I'll save the rest of the weekly bosses for later. What I probably will do is I'll go ahead and condense this resin and just do a domain with it. So we'll do that, and then we'll go do some like crystal fly farming. So I guess tomorrow I could do the rest of them. Ashtaha, Raiden, and that Ice Queen. I almost forgot her name. Why do I always forget her name? No, it's not up here. It's... Don't really tell you her name, even though I've done it already. Oh, probably pop up later. I never remember her name when I start talking about her, but it always pops up later when I'm not streaming. Okay, so condense resin first. We'll burn it in the domain. Question is which domain? Kind of want to see, not... I don't think I need any of these. Yeah, I don't need any of those, so I'll just do some artifact domain farming. Well, actually, wait. Maybe it's better for me not to use my condensed resin right now. Maybe it's better for me to save it tomorrow, because I do need more horns. Let me double check. Question is whether those horns are tomorrow or the day after. I guess they're not horns, they're fangs. Okay, it is tomorrow. I actually have enough to level this up right now. There's that, and there's also this one. Wait, these are shackles. I thought there was something else that needed those fangs. Not the rust. Maybe it was just that after all. Not tripping, right? Okay, so it's definitely those shackles for the bonus bow. Is it a different weapon that I was trying to work on? Let me double check. These need branches. Can't be the flute, can it? Probably was the flute. Though I don't really use Chi-Chi that much, so maybe that isn't a priority for me. I think this is where I would need the books. I don't have enough of these, the chaos cores. I mean, it looks like I have enough now, but not for our next one afterwards. No one's currently using this one either. Elemental skill. This one was the sword that was best for Albedo. And I don't have him. Maybe there's no character that can fully utilize that right now. Maybe I don't have to worry about it. I think I was trying to level it up when there was like a bonus up for it. Level up, but now that that's over, there's no rush to level that up. This is my first sacrificial greatsword. So I'm not quite sure who I should have that sword on. Okay, I think looked through most of my weapons already. Only for an artifact user. I think most of the main characters that needed stuff already has it. Yeah, I do need those fangs. So yes, I'll wait for tomorrow to spend those condensed resin. I'm like debating whether I should just also postpone the rest of the weekly bosses to the day after, so I have more resin for that domain. Maybe I'll do that. So maybe I'll finish the rest of my weekly bosses on Wednesday. Let's see. So I guess the one thing I could do at this point is go crystal fly farming. Never have enough of those glow guys. You see, I always condense a bunch of resin almost all the time, so I'm constantly spending it. I need to constantly farm it. But in the end, it's better to constantly farm these guys. Get these two together. Great. Yes, better to constantly farm these guys than to spend twice the amount of time in domains to farm for stuff. If you think about it, it's quicker to pluck up one of those crystal flies than it is to do any domain again. Crystal flies actually flying up pretty high. Maybe I'll grab you. Grab you and then to this one. I think that's all of it. One of the reasons why I want Kazuha is sometimes these crystal flies, they will fly too high, you can't grab them. But if I had Kazuha, you can kind of double jump and be able to reach some of them still. I have Venti, but the problem is Venti's a bit slower. His wind tunnel thing. It's never fast enough, so they always get away when I try using that. Yeah, but if I had Kazuha, it's a lot more instant. Really, a lot more useful for gathering crystal flies. What's nice about this area is the crystal flies are pretty far apart from each other, so most of the time picking up one won't scale the others. Usually at least one per field. Matter of looking for them. Here. Oh, that one. Oh, I got it. Wow, okay. That was lucky. Almost flew away where I couldn't reach it. Okay, so now there should be a couple up there. So let's camp this building. Oh, I didn't know that was there.
No, it can't be awful.
I feel like this is kind of a little secret, but during the hide and seek stuff, climbing the roof of this is kind of hard because of the way this building is. Trick to actually climb it up here. The roof is just actually over to this balcony right here, and right here is when they don't have the roof in the way. Everywhere else does, just not here. But for people who doesn't know, when playing this hide and seek event, and you get up here, they really don't know how to get up here to get you. Kind of like too busy trying to look around the field, and by the time they realize how to get up here, or by the time they realize you're up here, they're not able to get up here fast enough. Even if they do, there's only one way, so you just need to look around there and jump off if you get up here. Oh, there's a crystal fly up here earlier. Where did it go? I didn't scare it off, did I? I really don't see it, actually. Sometimes they kind of fly off. Where I saw it when I was like kind of down here. Well, I don't see it anymore, so I guess I'll move on to the next place to farm these crystal flies. Yeah. Let's go here. This one's a bit annoying because they're like far enough where grabbing one would scare the rest, but not close enough for you to grab them all in one go. Yeah, see that? Not enough. Like if I had Kazuha, I could literally switch to him and like be able to jump high enough to grab them, but you know, I wonder if Yelan could actually grab them quickly. Might be faster than using Yaka. I should try that next time. Oh, that was an accident. It's like I literally just ran out of my ability and it did that automatically and killed it. It's a problem with the crystal flies that they're killable, so if you're not careful, your attacks will come out before you can grab them. I think Yelan's also taller, so maybe she might have an easier time protecting them. Saw you. Let's do it together. Sometimes when I come back down, the ones that were below here respawn. Oh,
Take it easy.
see one. Let's go ahead and travel back up here.
And away I go!
It's the one that I killed is gone. Maybe if I reload the area. I'm actually kind of curious if this works. No, I think I had to go far away enough. Move to the next area. There's one really popular area with a bunch of them in the cave. Should be right over here. I did kind of mark them on the map with that flower icon. Okay. Yeah, I don't really ever need to farm for those crystals. I have so much of them because of the expeditions. I always have to clear up these enemies that are kind of in the way.
Here I go! On for field ice! My apologies! Yeah!
I totally missed.
Take it easy.
Yeah, might as well grab all of that. Up here is where those crystal flies are usually kind of chilling. Ooh, I think 4 of them are kind of grouped together. 4. Last one's trying to get away through the opening.
Yeah.
Over here. Okay, we're good with that. Next section, there's some up here. This one's a little bit tricky. I have to try to grab the one outside and hope the ones in the cave will be stuck in the cave. Like that one. No, there's one that flew out here. Trying to see if it's stuck in a tree somewhere, but I don't see it. Oh, I'll let that one get away from me for now. Still some over here that I can grab. Oh. Okay, I accidentally scared it away when I kind of popped up from her dash. Let's see if I can get these guys before I get detected by those rock enemies. Let's see if this works. Okay, it does kind of work. Yeah, I should probably use you a lot more often. So here, I might as well take out these guys.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Insubordinate!
No rest for the wicked.
No. I already switched over, but it's not quite. Yeah, sometimes I'm just really amazed how much more quicker I'm like taking things out. Just because I have Elon on my team. Crazy thing is she's just a C0. Normally, I feel like most characters don't really hit their like full potential until you get to at least C2. But it's different for each character. I mean, technically, if she does reach C2, she does even more damage. Okay, so done with over there. I think that's most of the Crystal Flask and Leeway. At least the more more populated areas. So there is one I do like to go in, or just definitely two. Go for this one. It's probably quicker to do. There's just like two right here, but it's right next to the teleport point, so I might as well grab them. Let's see it. Those two. Three. So there's this weird thing. Sometimes when I follow them, so I kind of going downhill, so I don't think this is gonna work. But sometimes they actually come back down. When they come back down, I'm able to grab them. That one went down a little bit right there on the end, but because of the slope, it's too different for me to be able to grab it. Okay, it's okay. I got 2 out of 3 right there, and there's no one over here that I like to go to. It's a tree with a bunch of them just flying together. And not to get stuck, which I kind of am right now. Might as well. I do need this hand guards.
By royal decree.
Quietly now.
Take flight. Yeah.
Nice. It's 2 for 1. This is the tree I'm talking about right here. See that? I already see 5. The really looks like I can only grab 3. Man, they were grouped together, but now they're like getting really far apart. Yeah, I should have acted sooner. Flying too high as well. I don't know, I was trying to see if they group a little bit closer together before I try to grab it. I can grab at least 3 together. Oh, nope. 2? I guess just 2. This tree you can't really climb on, which is kind of annoying. Please. Gonna come back down? No! Okay. Oop. Did not mean to jump off. What you can do is actually just go back to the teleport point and then run back over there.
Can't catch me!
I really like that run because not only it's quick and it doesn't require so much doesn't have a huge cooldown time, so you can use it pretty often, but you also recover stamina from using that. Like if you saw your stamina is kind of frozen. Oh, nice. Okay, so I got them all. Okay, so since I'm done with that area, there's also another hidden amount of crystal flies down here that I like to go to. These are a lot easier to grab because one, they come in pairs. I'm getting attacked by. Well, wherever it was, I don't have to worry about it now. So not only do they come in pairs, but they come right at your feet together. So usually you're able to gather both of them, and since they just spawn when you get on the bridge, they never scare the other ones away. And you can find those crystal flies on each of these bridges. So you just need to check them out. They're usually kind of more towards the middle. Just right here. Let's see. I like to try to go from the highest to the lowest in that order. Oh, there's one over there. Oh. One thing is I don't have a particular route that I always use. I kind of wonder if I did, what are their follow? Oh.
Can't catch me! Odds reveal!
Okay, you're not gonna live from that. I don't think I checked this one yet. Huh. Maybe this one doesn't actually have any. Well, now I know that. Which one should definitely have one unless I grabbed it already. Huh? Oh, there. I'm trying to not get into a fight right there. I guess it just spawned a bit later. Oh, why can't I make it? I usually do. I just missed it. Oh, please, let me go up. Thank you. Can't see. Oh, I saw something part above blocking my way. I need to go from the side. Let me go up. There you go. Oh boy. Fuck. Ouch.
By royal decree. Busted. Game's up. Time's over. My apologies.
Let's go ahead and throw this out right here.
Out of my
Too far.
Take flight. This is Her Majesty's gift.
Maybe I should have took out the other one first.
Get dicey. My apologies.
Just gonna grab all these before I forget. Okay, and we're good with that. Let's go ahead and grab the one on this bridge. And I think this is the last one right here. This is not an obvious one. Kind of goes around instead of towards the center. This one definitely has at least one of them. Or a pair of them, I mean. Right there. There you go. That's my main route. Kind of gather a bunch of crystal flies. Which definitely lasts more than a week. But you can gather crystal flies about twice a week. About around half a week to spawn, so definitely I wanted to try to kind of do that as often as possible so that I'm not constantly running low. But anyways, I think that's enough Genshin for today. Did go over an hour, but it's not too bad. It's kind of chill today, right? Dailies, some weekly bosses, about half of them. Reputation stuff, weekly bounties, then some crystal fire farming. So yeah, it's kind of a little dull, but these are the things you gotta do if you're gonna try to keep up and get enough income to roll for more characters. Yeah, that's just what you gotta do, trying to min and max Genshin. But yeah, after all of that, there's gonna be more funner things to do. Like, obviously the main story is the best things to do in Genshin. I guess there's all these side quests and explorations afterwards as well. So I still have plenty to do. Just kind of making sure I do all the time limit stuff. Goes out of the way. But anyways, I'll be switching over to Elden Ring after a little break. But for Genshin people, see you guys later. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. NoukonNeko.
Ancient alchemy truly is.
I need a better name for this, because signing out is not exactly what I'm doing if I'm switching to another game, right? NoukonNeko be right back. Really, no, that's something better than that.
Ancient alchemy truly is.
Any better saying. I got it. NoukonNeko switching out. See you guys in a bit. Bye.